or I guess I don't think we did it. We just started to get stops, energy defensively, and then that allowed us to kind of get out and go and play. So that was big. Obviously, but wasn't enough, but it was a good stretch.
Duncan, when you look at a game like this, I know there are no moral victories, but to lose a guy like PJ, to be without Kyle, to be without Tyler, is there a sense of, you've shown again that this team sort of has the fight, that whether you're down 18 in the third, 16 at the start of the fourth, that there's still something that collectively this team has?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good fight. We felt like we could have won the game, even at those points, and I think that alone says something. Like you said, absolutely, zero moral victories, especially, with chances to win it down the stretch. But, we're learning, from these moments, obviously, close games, but, obviously wanted to be better down the stretch.
When you look at Bam, especially in the fourth quarters, the last two games, I mean, it might be a matter of just sort of working his way back and getting into a groove, but there's still no better groove than a fourth quarter groove. What's it like to see the last two games, the best of Bam in a fourth quarter like that? And how inspiring is that to have him back and have him doing that really in his first week back?
Oh, it's great to have him back. The energy that he plays with, just how he flies around, and then the impact on both ends of the floor that he's able to have. Just his versatility is, it's a luxury. Honestly, there's just not a lot of players that can do what he can do like that.
Now you build up. In other words, for anyone who's missed some time, you take your baby steps coming back. But is there a sense of there's even bigger and better coming from Bam now? Maybe more of a 48-minute game, maybe more consistency, and maybe honestly just other guys getting back into a groove after 7 weeks not playing with him.
I mean, honestly, I think he's played at a really high level since he's been back. To be out the way he has and to hit the ground running is really, really impressive. It's a testament to all the work that he's put in leading up to, his return. But yeah, like you said, I mean, he's only going to get better as he gets more and more comfortable, and as we just kind of get back into that rhythm of all playing together.
A little bit awkward because Gabe is in the room, but Gabe with 14 points and 9 assists tonight. I mean, how much growth have you seen from him just as a point guard in that role?
Man, I'm not just saying that because he's right here, but he's improved as much as anybody as I've ever seen. Seriously, in my entire career. No, I really mean that too. To see the way, I remember playing against him in the G League, and honestly, he kind of played like me, like catch and shoot and shooting threes, and obviously he still shoots it at a high level, but he just does everything. I mean, he passes, he defends, makes all those little plays in between. Yeah, I mean, he's just a guy you love to play with. He really is.
Nick, we'll take one from Zoom. Go ahead.
I will start with Cooper Moorhead.
Duncan, both this game and the last game, you guys had to at least try to come from behind against Atlanta. It worked last time. I'm just curious, within this matchup, has anything changed in his last two games that wasn't there in the first of the three? As far as Atlanta's approach?
Oh, sorry. I think what changes is, it's almost feels like a mini playoff series, playing somebody this frequently in such a short stretch. You start to get familiar with what people are running, how people are scoring, what people want to do. And, the execution's really got to be there. So, we obviously didn't defend through three quarters the way that we're capable of. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest difference is you just get to kind of find a rhythm, but you're going to have to win games differently, each time.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Duncan.
Yeah.